Hey guys, I want to give you a quick tutorial on how to graph in Excel and a couple other simple helpful tips. So you're going to be analyzing some data. For this data you need to make pie charts, so I'm going to give you a little bit of help how to do this. So the first thing that you want to make sure that you do is that we want to know the total number of cells in our healthy lung tissue that is in interphase. Okay, so to do this, we want equals, and we want the sum of our entire column here, all of our samples. Okay, so there is my sum of all the cells in interphase, looking at sample 1 all the way to sample 11. What you could do is you can actually go through and do this equation for all of them. Okay, so I get 94 there. Or what you can do is you can do this little simple fast trick. Go to the corner where you see that little green box. Okay, your box may be a different color, and you want to get the little plus sign. When you have the plus sign, you can drag and copy your equation. Okay, and it will copy the equation and it will adjust for where you want your sum. So this one's taking the sum of C4 to C14. This one here is taking D4 to D14, so it's giving you the correct sum for that column. Okay, but you don't have to type the equation in several times. Same thing here. Okay, so we want the percent in the phase. So in order to do the percent in the phase, we need to know the total in the phase. So we want our sum of all the cells. Okay, so we have 599 cells here that were counted. So to do the percent, we take this divided by this, okay, and that's going to give us 68%. If you are not seeing percent on yours, you can come up here to the top of the screen. You can pick $, percent. You can change it to decimals, whatever you want it to be. For us, percent works pretty well because we're going to do a pie chart. Okay, here I could go through and I could type in my equation, or I could go to the one that I've already done, get my plus sign, drag it over. Okay, oop, it got confused. Okay, so sometimes when you do that, it gets a little confused and doesn't quite do exactly the equation you want. So look, it took C15, but instead of dividing by 599, it divided by this. Okay, so we just need to do make sure this is G15. Do a slight little correction there. Okay. And then I'd like to do a sum for my entire thing just to make sure this all works. If I did this correctly, it should add up to 100%, which it does. Lovely. So this is my percentages for my first tissue type. So a tiny bit smaller so you can see. Okay, so this is my healthy lung tissue. Here's the percent in phase. And so I want to graph this. Okay, so here are my percentages. I want to insert, and I want to insert some type of chart. Okay, here we're going to be using our pie chart. Okay, you can do all kinds of crazy pie charts. The easiest pie chart is the 2D one. Okay, the only thing wrong with this is that it's not labeled. Okay, so I can't really tell exactly what I'm looking at. So number one, you want to give your chart a nice title. Okay, so remember these are figures, so figure 1, and then descriptive title. Okay, so make sure you're labeling what we're looking at. So something about like the proportions of cells in the phases of the cell cycle and healthy lung tissue would be good. Okay, and we also want to make sure that we change these little guys down here. So right now we have it set and they don't really know what to call each of these sections. So we are going to click on our data and we're going to click the button up here, select data. So if you click select data, okay, this is my series 1, which I could change and edit this so that it has the right name. So this is my healthy lung tissue. Okay. If if you look here, the series values are selected, the ones that I was trying to graph. Excellent. Okay. And then I want to exit or change my horizontal category labels. Right now it has it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's why it's calling it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If we edit these, okay, and you just go through and highlight all of those all in one click and press OK, it will change them to the appropriate color. Okay. If I would like to have this labeled a little bit better, and maybe you don't like the colors, we can go to data labels, and we can have them outside the end. We can add a legend. Okay, and if we do that for all of our data, well, theoretically that would give us a set of the data. There we go. Okay, we can see all the proportions too. Okay. So that's what you need to do for each of your graphs. You can do this in Sheets or you can do this in Excel. Either's fine. Just make sure you bring your graph data with you next time to class so we can discuss kind of the patterns that you're seeing. Okay, have a good day, guys. Come see me if you have any questions.